Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Stylenanda 3CE Mood Recipe Face Blushes. So I have 3 shades for this collection and they appear to be grouped in this little 3, which is really nice, and I know that Stylenanda does do a fair few other blushes in different colours, not just these 3, but I thought that because these ones were in like a little like nude kind of collection, if I grabbed those at least I could try the formula because they are a little bit more of an expensive blush. So most of them are about $15 US, which is pretty up there in terms of a blush for me. When you can get this for like $4 or $5 US, it kind of makes getting the $15 US ones a little bit harder to justify. However, I have loved almost every single thing I've tried from Stylenanda so far. I can't think of anything that I actually haven't liked, and even though I've tried the little compact blushes and the little like scalloped edges, which I can't get because my drawers are pressed up against my bed, the quality of the blush is really different. Those ones are definitely more for show, and then these ones are definitely a little bit more luxurious. I can't really find a cohesive product description, but the one from the Stylenanda website says, a blush of exceptional colour payoff and intricate application. One stroke is all it takes to leave a trail of natural colour that adds depth to your makeup look. The packaging of these blushes is very simple. They have a nice coloured outer that shows you what colour you're picking up, a clear lid with the Stylenanda emblem on the top, and then just a pan of colour. Like I said before, I have 3 shades which were from the Mood Recipe collection. I believe that the collection has like lipsticks and eyeshadows in it as well, but I haven't got any of those, I just have the blushes. All 3 colours are really pretty and fit in well with each other. Nude Peach is a very pale peach that has just a little bit of hint of brown. I think that it looks really, really light, but still not lighter than my own skin tone, which is a good thing for me. So this is what Nude Peach looks like on this cheek, and I know it is a little bit hard to see, so this one has nothing on. And then you can kind of see the Nude Peach better. It's like a weird optical illusion. So this is Nude Peach on both of my cheeks, and I really, really like this shade. I think that it looks really gorgeous. It's like a there but really not there blusher. Like I can see a little bit of colour, but not very much at all. I do like a good peach colour because a lot of the time if I'm unsure what I'm wearing for the day, or if I'm unsure what lip colour I'm wearing, I'll go for like a peach coloured blush because it looks kind of more natural on my skin than a pink does, although I do love pink blushes. So this one is Nude Peach. Mono Pink is a really beautiful rose beige colour. That's kind of like the easiest word to describe it. It's kind of got like a little bit of a beige undertone, but it definitely is a really pretty pink. I guess dusty rose is a good word for this. So that is Mono Pink on one cheek there, and then with nothing. So that is Mono Pink on both cheeks. I think that dusty rose is probably a good way to describe it because it's not like, it's not pinky pink, but it's also not really like nude or brown coloured either. I really, really enjoy this colour. It's really muted and it's easy to wear because it's not really the centre of attention in terms of being a colour. The formula of these blushes is also so beautiful. They are sort of like on par for my NARS blushes in terms of like how soft and pigmented that they are, but they're so easy to blend. I never really get harsh lines even if I'm doing like 4 layers of blusher or doing like 3 blushes in a row and changing my foundation underneath, which is always really difficult. I just did the Etude House swatches as well, and those, in comparison, the 3CE ones are so much easier to use, but they are also a lot more expensive, so there is that payoff. But this one is Mono Pink. Rose Beige is an orangey beige to me. Not particularly sure where they got the rosy part from, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, the window's blowing so hard I might have to close the curtains. Not the curtains, the windows. It's been a long day of recording, guys. It's been a long day. Alright, so this is Rose Beige on this cheek and then not on this one, so you can see the difference between the 2. And that is what Rose Beige looks like on both of my cheeks. I'm on the fence with this shade in particular. I feel like it looks really nice on camera. It looks really natural and really pretty, but in real life it does look really orange. I don't know why my camera just hates picking up the actual colours of things. Thank you so much. What do you guys think? Do you think I should keep this one, or do you think I should let it go on to someone else? It is a nice colour. I just think that, yeah, maybe it's like, it's very beige. I don't really have any sort of like a brownie or beigey coloured blushes, so I'm not really used to wearing this sort of colour, so maybe it's just that I need to get over like the learning curve, and we will see then. But otherwise, this is a Rose Beige. So overall, I think that these blushes are really beautiful quality, but I still feel like $15 is like a tad expensive for what they are. Although if I compare them to my NARS blushes, which are like 40 something New Zealand dollars, which would be 30 something US dollars, the quality, I think, is, for me at least, is actually quite comparable. I would be really interested to try out some more of these blushes. I don't know what other colours Stylenanda has or will bring out, but I would probably pick them up because I just really enjoy the application of these. It's just so easy to apply, and they make my cheeks look, ooh, and feel really nice as well. They don't cling to any of the dry patches of my skin, they don't seem to cling to any of the foundation, although because they are powder blushes, I would highly recommend setting your foundation before putting these on, otherwise you may end up with like little blotches that stick to the foundation, and that's not cute. However, I really have no issues with these. They're easy to apply, they look really nice on my skin, they last all day, and that's pretty much all I can really ask for in a blush. And the packaging's not annoying, so they stack really nicely. They are a little bit wider than a traditional blush that I have would be, which would be maybe a third smaller. I don't know if they actually contain any more like product than the other ones, because I can't actually find much information on them at all, let alone like a gram size for them. It's definitely not on the container. But they are really beautiful blushes. I think the only one that I don't love is the rose beige, but like I said in the review, I'm just not sure if I'm not used to the colour. I don't know, let me know what you think about this one. Do you think it looks nice on my skin, or do you think it looks terrible and I should get rid of it? But otherwise, if you have $15 to spend on blushes, I would highly recommend these ones because they are, I think, worth the money. Not like 100% sure on that, I'm like 90% sure that they're worth the money, but I'm still like, it's hard for me to part with the money, especially when you can get $5 blushes that are like good, not as good, but still good. So what do you guys think? Would you like me to review some more Stylenanda products? I did review some of their velvet lip tints as well this year. They are more expensive, but I do think that the quality is just that little bit higher than like your traditional road shop brands, which I generally review, like Etude House and Skin Food, be closing down, those sorts of things. So please do let me know. I would definitely love some feedback on the selection of items that I have at the moment. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!